Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have an unboxing. It's been a while since I've unboxed something, but that's probably because I haven't purchased much of late. But I did get something in the mail. Actually, this came last week, and I haven't even opened it, as you can tell, out of the shipping packaging yet. So, looks like it's from MMP, and that sounds about right, because that's where I ordered it from. So, if it said anything else on there, I'd be confused. Go ahead and open this up. Before I do, actually, I wanted to say that hats off to MMP for finally coming into the modern era. You know, of all the times I've ordered from these guys in the past, and I always wondered why I can't get shipping notices and why can't I track my package once it's shipped. I get it; they're a little smaller than some companies, and the logistics that's required for that maybe perhaps was just not within their wheelhouse, so I understand. But that's changed, and this is the new and improved MMP. You know, they have a new website, and also, finally, packages in which you get shipping notices, and you can track your package. I mean, who'd have thunk it, right? Hell must have frozen over. So here we go. We'll open this up, and there should be two items in here. First item is Winter Offensive Bonus Pack number 12. This is an annual thing, comes out every year. This is the most recent, number 12. We'll go into this here in a second, and then we have, for all the Pete Backuses and Kev Sharps, an Aussie pack from the land down under. So there's that. So let's hop into these. I'll bring the camera down and go from there. I haven't predetermined where the area of filming and framing is, so that's this area. Alright, let's start with the lighter fare, and that would be the Winter Offensive Bonus Pack. Now, I typically don't ask why, because I don't have an interesting answer, but for whatever reason, I tend to preserve this plastic stuff they come in. Stuff being shrink wrap, right? And I used to cut it along the side. I don't know. I have too much time on my hands if I'm trying to determine which side to cut. So this is, as I mentioned, Winter Offensive Bonus Pack number 12. Artwork's not too bad. I'm not particularly fond of the orangish coloring on the cover there, but that's nitpicking, right? So here we go. There's that. We don't need to worry about. Here's a map board, right? So it's not your typical, standard, conventional, traditional ASL map board. It is rather one of those fat boys, double-sided, which is also not your standard fare. But much to like here. Now, this is board 14A. And let's look at 14A, shall we? Looks like a little graveyard here, which I'm particularly fond of. Church. A raised road, or is it a lowered road? Plenty of wheat fields, or grain, if you will. And then on the other side, looks like, why does this have... It's the same on both sides. Okay, you know, I think MMP does this on purpose so they can throw me for a loop and watch my videos and laugh as they try and figure out live on camera what the hell's going on. For whatever reason, 14B, 14A, unless I'm missing something, which is certainly possible, it's double printed. Don't ask why, because I don't have an answer. So there you have it. Board 14A and B, double-sided, and it's the same map on both sides. And what's the scenario we get? Well, you actually get three. So you have 3 bars of chocolate. Takes place in 44 in Lindern, Germany. 8 turns. Germans versus Americans, of course. And Looks like you get some toys in here. You get 4 AFEs for the Americans and 2 for the Germans. That's this. And Vital Hours. This is Arnhem, September 44. Also with a couple of toys, only 6 turns. Now these will take place, these scenarios, on the enclosed board, which is good. Anything else I need to know about? So there's that. And, you know, I thought, I've seen a guy on another channel do this, and I thought, you know, yeah, maybe. And I typically show everything, but then I guess there's the risk of somebody not purchasing the thing because somebody has shown everything they need on camera. Well, I don't know. I'll have to think more about it, but at least for this video, I guess I'll try and cover up some of the stuff. Then we have finally the third and final scenario, D'Ampere Destruction, France, September and 44. Only 5 turns, the shortest of the enclosed scenarios, but lots. This is the most lopsided by way of toys. So you've got 3 different types of tanks, total of 4, 6, 8 tanks for the French there, an anti-tank gun. And then for the Germans, we're looking at, 4, 6, 8, 9 armored fighting vehicles, and 4 trucks. Lots of stuff. So this is a little more involved. And so there you're looking at that there, right? D'Ampere Destruction. D'Ampere. And that is Winter Offensive Bonus Pack 12. Exciting, weird, wild stuff. Were you aware of that, Ed? I need Ed McMahon. The guy's not alive anymore, is he? Surely he's not. I need Ed McMahon to do the yes or no off camera as I ask questions. It'll be my human verification. I don't think Ed McMahon's alive anymore. Ed McMahon. The guy made a career out of being a lackey. Ed McMahon. Let's see Ed McMahon and Wilford Brimley get in a fight. Alright, this is from the Land Down Under. Figuratively, not literally. At least I don't think it was made in Australia. Action pack number 16. So getting up there. We're in the teens. Old enough to drive now in action pack land. Another fat boy. Now, I'm really confused. I am really confused. What is going on here? It's the same map that was in bonus pack 12. Okay, alright, fine. I guess if you just buy... So they just did one map, right? No, this is not the same map. Never mind. This is not the same map. A lot more going on here. So we have false alarm. As you can see, plenty of, I don't know if you call it urban area, but maybe a small ville. Lots of wooden houses. But this is going to be the same deal. Now it's not your standard map. It's a little fat on the sides, but double printed, and it is in fact the same map on both sides. So I don't know if this is the route we're going to be going in the future by way of ASL, but these 2 action packs, or this action pack and that Winter Offensive bonus pack, is that's the way they've done it. What is this? Blank white sheet of paper. Alright, so we're looking at 15, wow, 15 scenarios, huh? From the Land Down Under. You can pause this and read that if you like, if it focuses. Alright, let's go through these, shall we? Carrier Hill, better known as Scenario 160. Uses 3 map boards. You're going to need 30, 31, and 26. So not the map board included in here. If you don't have those boards, you won't be able to play this scenario, which pits the Italians against the Australians in 1941 Libya. Tobruk, to be specific. That brings us to, and that's that. Let's just do it like that. It's Carrier Hill. Anzac boys. I think I have my autofocus off, so that could be an issue. Board 42, only half the board. Again, not the board included in this. This takes place in Crete, which is always cool. You have your Anzac forces versus the Germans. And I always try to keep track of this. This does not have any AFVs in it. So a little lighter for those who don't want the top-heavy tank stuff to slow you down. Or I guess some of you are aficionados enough that it won't slow you down a bit. You probably even go faster with tanks. 162, the governor. You're looking at Syria in 41. This is the Vichy, French versus the Australian. And 5 turns. Uses board 60. Only part of it though. So again, we haven't touched on the included board. And that's this here. The governor. Governator. Dingoes at the Moor, 1941, the Moor, Syria. Moor Vichy versus Australians. We do have armor in both of these. You're looking at boards 35 and 58. Whoops, I just showed everything. Dingoes at the Moor. Then we have Sparrow Force. Showed everything again. Well, alright, Sparrow Force is 1942. West Timor. Ooh, Japanese versus Australian, so some Pacific Theater stuff. This does use the enclosed map board. 6 turns. And this looks interesting, folks. Looks good indeed. I'll be taking a look at that further. The Chocos, Australian, more Australian and Japanese stuff. Board 37, the Chocos. So only one scenario so far using the enclosed map board. Aussie Alamo, more Pacific Theater stuff. 1943 uses boards 18 and 37. And that's usually the way these action packs go. You're going to need a bevy of ASL boards to run through all of these. That's just how it is. So there's Aussie Alamo. And All the King's Enemies, 1943. Japanese, Australian as well. 6 turns. Oh, this does use the included board, 5A. No, it doesn't, because 5A is not what this is. Board is 15A, 15B. So far, just the one. Did I show this already? All the King's Enemies. All right. Nameless Hill. What's the name of it? Nameless. Board's 4739. Japanese versus American. December of 43. In Razorback Ridge, New Britain, Nameless Hill. And then we have The Beasts Have Arrived. Board 15A and board 9A. So the included board will be needed for this. This is Russians versus Germans. And lots of stuff going on here. 1944 Ukraine. Did I already say that? Oh. Alright. Did Nameless Hill. A few more here. Never on Time. That's not true. Never on Time. France 1944. British versus German. Board 15A. So this too will use the included map board. That was all you will need. But it looks like a lot going on here as well. Never on Time, folks. Let's hear it for Never on Time. Then we have, good Lord, Puzzles Posse. You're trying to get me to say something I shouldn't say. Lithuania 44, Germans versus Russians. 6 turns, 15A and 1A are the boards required for this. I'm saying Puzzles Posse. Looks like 2 more here. Hickory Lickin'. Hickory Lickin'. 1944 Germany, Germans versus Americans. Board 46 and board 43. Hickory Lickin'. And the Bend. What is this? Americans versus Germans. I'm trying to determine what board you need here. It is not... It looks like it's something from... oh, I think I know what it is. Is it the Hatton board? Yes, Hatton and Flames. One of these is a new design by Andrew for Hatton and Flames and uses the map and rules from that hassle. So that's this, the Bend. So that's cool if you have that game or that historical ASL expansion. You can have a new scenario to play with it. Very cool indeed. So that is the Bend. You're going to need the hassle to play it. And I already did Hickory Lickin'. That leaves Forrest Gum, not Gump, Forrest Gum. France 45, Americans versus Germans. Board 72 and 16. Flip it over and you have, wow, no scenario. You just, that's interesting. When you flip it over, you just have your credits. So there's Forrest Gum right there. Oh, I showed everything again. Forrest Gum. Alright, so there's that. You know, with these action packs, you may think, if you're not accustomed to them or down with them or however you want to put it, yeah, you don't get that much. What, you get one map board? You don't get any counters? Well, that's not why you buy these. You buy these because you already have a bunch of stuff and you want new scenarios. Really the only reason you buy these. I mean, the map board's nice, but as you saw, there's only a couple scenarios that use it. So you're just buying this primarily for, again, new scenarios. So we have from the Land Down Under and Winter Offensive bonus pack number 12. What else before I close? We have the new ASL Supplemental Map Bundle, which I had on pre-order and I canceled it. I may get it down the road, but I thought, you know, I already have all these maps. Why do I need a map bundle specific to that? Just creating a redundancy, again, of map boards I already have, so I canceled that. And the Manila Hassle, I did not pre-order that. Again, and I've already said this, it looks cool. It's great for those that will be getting it. I'm sure it'll be fun, amazing, fantastic. Again, that is not something that I will probably get onto the table anytime soon, if ever, if I did get it. So I'm not getting it, so there's that. But I will be getting, as soon as they put it up for pre-order, I think we can be expecting a new ASL journal and the Normandy Hassle. So we'll definitely be picking those up as soon as they go, as soon as they're listed. I don't know when they're going to list them, but whenever they do, I will be the first one. I will. Alright guys, that's been, as I said, an unboxing, if you will, of Winter Offensive and From the Land Down Under. Eventually I'll have, I'm looking at it right now, a ginormous battle, Napoleonic stuff on the table here as usual. Probably be filming that sometime this weekend, so we'll post it, should be on the channel either Saturday night or Sunday night. Doubt I do this live, so bear that in mind. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.